Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. If you have Virgo in your chart or if you're dealing with a Virgo, this is for you. So I've already begun pulling your cards. The first card out we have is the Emperor. So some of you, I feel like, are definitely taking control of your life. You're in charge. You're making moves differently than what you used to. I feel like there's a lot of things that have been bothering you before in the past, and you're like taking charge and you're going for it and you're making the necessary changes or steps needed to change these things and to get rid of things that you no longer want or need, or cut off connections or people that are no longer serving you. Because with the Nine of Wands, you guys have reached your limit in a way that you haven't before. So Virgos can sometimes be guilty of, and it's kind of like Libras too, of like people pleasing. So you guys are all about, you love to help other people, and so sometimes that can cost you energy, or people take advantage of you or cross your boundaries, so I feel like you guys are learning more about where you need to draw the line, and you're mastering like self-love within your connections. You're nurturing yourself so that you don't resent others. You're learning how to where to draw the line. So we have the Queen of Cups here. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Let's see what else for Virgo. Two of Wands in reverse. So be careful of things or connections from the past that you've already cut off that are going to be coming back in. So, it is Mercury retrograde right now, but it's almost over actually. But this can symbolize like people, situation, and things coming back for a second chance. And if these are things that you have cut off for your highest good, you've already cut them off. There's no need for them to come back in. So the universe is putting you to the test right now. So it's gonna say like, how serious are you about the decisions that you made? Are you gonna stand firm and committed? And the universe will do this to you, especially if you're the type to be like a people pleaser, or they're like, you're gonna get tested harder for your boundaries. So it's gonna ask you, are you sure of yourself? So there's gonna be a situation where someone is going to ask for your help. Okay, again, it could have been someone before who took advantage of you or your help before, and they're gonna say, oh, but please, I need your help, like, can you please just help me with this, blah blah blah. And the universe is gonna ask you, look, are you sure, or do you feel bad for this person? Or so I would say to give you a heads up on the advice of what to do, because you're going to run into people-pleasing mode again, where you're going to say, oh, but they really need my help. It's my job. It's my mission in life to help others, So with the Queen of Cups energy showing up here, yeah, but what about you? What about yourself? Okay, this is a lesson, and you need to master on your own, which is, you need help just as much as these other people. So why are you putting others before you, or filling their cups before yours? Okay, so just keep that in mind. We do have the Nine of Swords, which can symbolize, like some worry and some anxiety, some fear. So as these people come back into your life, or the universe is like testing you more, you could freak out a little bit. You could have some anxiety or fear or worry. This can also be like PTSD. So if you've had trauma before in the past with your relationships, keep in mind that could be coming up within the next month or so. I don't know when. It could be different for all of you. And there could also be some new opportunities coming in with the Ace of Pentacles here that can cause you some fear and anxiety. So if you've been like hurt before, or you've had people, you know, backstab you and betray you or lie to you, when you get some new opportunities coming in, like, you're gonna have a little bit of fear come up. So, you know, deal with it accordingly. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, don't be too hard on yourself. But you do risk like missing out on opportunities if you treat the new situations and people not badly, but if you're too afraid because of what has happened in the past. So don't let your past ruin your new opportunities or your new connections, okay? So that's a message for some of you. There is a little bit of self-sabotage energy here as well. So be careful that you're not ruining your own new connections, because like, it's almost like when we're in the heat of the moment and we're reaching bottom, things can be very fiery or exciting, right? Like I've talked about that before on my channel, but basically when you're in toxic relationships or toxic connections, and it's very clear, it's louder, like where the floor is, where the walls are. When you start reaching a level of like higher than that and evolving or healing, things become a little more fuzzy and not clear. So you're not going to know where the limits are, where your limits are and where other people's are. So this just takes time. But don't worry, don't go backwards because you're afraid of the changes or what's new or what's to come. Like, keep going, stay strong. And, you know, if things aren't clear to you now, then they will be like later, okay? But I do see something like long-term stability or commitment coming in for you, or things that you've worked very hard for in the past. But like I said, you do risk like losing out on them if you let fear or anxiety take control. So like how we started off the reading with the Emperor, you take control, you know, with that energy. So don't let your past like dictate your future, okay? So not everyone will be like your ex. Not all people are like your family. Not all people are going to treat you like that or hurt you like that, okay? So there could be some opportunities here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are single, but you won't be single any longer with that in the reverse, okay? Could be with a Leo. We have the Leo card here with strength. But this is like the universe rewarding you. You've been strong, you've been brave, and so there's a love offer coming in, okay? But there is a risk of like codependency here I'm getting with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So if you haven't mastered that self-love and being good on your own, you do risk the falling into the person that you're with, and you know, the boundaries become blended, and like I was talking about earlier, you're not sure where your limits are versus theirs. So I would say like just practice when you go back home or when you're on your own, which Virgos are very good at this, like your card is the Hermit. Just, you know, practice like taking your time with things and checking in with yourself and ask yourself, you know, am I really okay with this action? Or am I really okay with that? And, you know, like keep checking in with yourself so you don't lose yourself on this journey or on this path with these new opportunities coming in. Okay, but there is we have the Tower card here. So there is a shocking or sudden change that's going to take you by surprise. So let's pull more cards to see what this is going to be about. What else for Virgo, please? What else for Virgos? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. Could be a Scorpio. If you are dealing with Scorpio, you can always go watch their videos as well. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So upright, I read this as good luck, fortune, destiny. So there is a bit of free will at play here. So I can't read free will because that's up to you or whoever you're dealing with. You guys are going to make your choices and your actions. So I don't know what that's going to be about, but just knowing that that's here and that's showing up. Okay. So we also have the Lovers card. It's in the reverse. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but this can also symbolize, I mean, this to me definitely most looks like a breakup though with the Tower card. Tower cards can always symbolize, or usually symbolize breakups a lot of the time. Regardless of, well, in regards to relationship, right? Like, it's always a shocking or sudden change, but it can be, if it's in regards to a relationship, then it's usually a breakup. So, but especially with the Lovers card in reverse here. So, I'm getting the feeling that if some of you are meeting somebody new, or you're going to have to X out someone previously from before, from in your past, obviously. And for others of you, I feel that you are finding out that this person was just a hookup, or it was all about sex. It was just sex-based, but I don't think that you knew that. Maybe, or if you did meet someone new, you thought that it might be long-term, and it turns out that it was just a hookup, okay? It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands here, but for others of you, so the Page of Swords is the last card, and it's in the reverse, and then the overall energy is the Two of Pentacles, okay? So for others of you, you're going to find out that your person also has someone else, or they were seeing someone else, or even just hooking up with somebody else. So for others of you, you might need to tell someone to make a decision between, like, you or the other person, like give them an ultimatum. And so another message that I'm getting as well is that, you know, because I was talking about you guys have a people pleaser type of energy. So be careful in regards to your relationships that you're not being too nice and you're being firm with your boundaries, because it's almost like someone else might deal with somebody else because you're too nice, and you want to give it to this person straight up. Like, tell this person what you want, what you expect from them, that you're not putting up with any BS, and that you won't, you know, if there's someone else in the picture, you won't put up with that, okay? So I feel the need to emphasize that here strongly in this energy. So make sure that's clear and that's known, okay, within your connection. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can follow me on Instagram, and we'll see you next time. Bye!